Hey guys, Breakthrough Health and Life Coach Glenn Hattem here, and I'm here with Rachael Fleming, who helps me with all my online presence and social media. I'm excited about our little conversation we're going to share with you today about what's been going on this last few weeks with doing a lot of upgrades in my promotion out there in the virtual world. So,
yeah, thanks, Glenn. It's awesome to meet everybody and see everybody who might be watching. Yeah, like Glenn said, we've been working on a lot of online presence cleanup and just kind of really revamping Glenn's online presence in terms of social media, website, search engine optimization as much as we can. Our strategy here has really been to create a holistic customer experience or client experience, as anybody might be searching for a life coach, a health coach, fitness coach in the Boulder area and also nationwide. Basically, we're just trying to create a consistent online presence across several different platforms, whether that's social media, search engines, the website itself, and then kind of creating that client funnel from the website to chatting with Glenn to really revolutionizing your life and working with Glenn throughout months, years, and into the future.
Great, Rachael. And one thing that, we've gone through a process like most small business owners. When they make decisions, they have to do something that's called the A/B test. And with our we've done a number of A/B tests to decipher, how much budget and what directions we're going to lean into, because we can't do them all.
Right.
And that would be kind of foolish to take a shotgun approach, but we've been kind of sharpening our arsenal and aiming at specific targets and objectives on a weekly basis, and then measuring those analytics. And maybe you could speak a little bit to, what that process looks like when you work with clients and how you get them to kind of take those risks, but they're intelligent.
Right, exactly. So like you said, we don't want to take that shotgun approach. You don't want to throw all of your money into something that you're not 100% sure it's going to work, right? So what we do with an A/B test is we create what we think is going to be a good ad, whether that's for coaching or for selling something, storefront, whatever it may be. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to change certain variables. So you don't want to change all your variables at once, because then you're not going to know what's going to work. So with one A/B test, we're just going to change the visual. We're going to see, hey, does a static image work better here? Or does something like a video work better here? And then on the next A/B test, maybe we'll change the audience up. Maybe we're targeting this age group or this zip code, or people who are interested in these things on their social media. And then after running these A/B tests with maybe a little bit of a smaller budget, we've narrowed down which of these variables is going to work, right? So we're going to know that, hey, this video is working much better than this static image. This targeting is working much better than the other targeting we ran. Once you have those variables that work, put them all together in a really great ad that's just going to crush it. And then you can throw a lot more budget onto that. You're going to be hitting people who are interested. You're going to be getting those quality leads and traffic to your website. And you know that you're going to be using images, visual, creative, that's really resonating with people.
Great, great. Now for me, I'm a business owner, 3 decades doing what I do. I do great work, get most of my business from referrals, but in this new day and age, business is done a little differently on how people's shopping behaviors are. They might be on the weekends or evenings or early morning, but also like how people are doing their homework, doing their research. How do you get in? How does the small business owner like myself, who's used to a certain mentality of how things have always worked, acclimating to this new paradigm, new way of doing business? And you've had to jump in with me, and we started from some rebranding work, making sure that even if we do all this marketing and advertisement, is the messaging clear enough for the rest of my pipeline, so that they can come down a smooth process and have a great experience for me from the very beginning, from the advertisement, where that's being picked up, whether it's on LinkedIn or Facebook or Google search. You and I have sat down and thoroughly gone through and combed, like with a lice comb, we've combed through every little tiny detail, and we're still doing that. But maybe learn a little bit about the intelligence of what goes on in that process that might be helpful for other business owners that are a little weary about, gosh, I can afford to spend money, but I can't afford to lose it. I need my investment to have a decent ROI at first, and hopefully an incredible ROI.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the goal for everybody, right? Is to get that return on investment. So what we're looking at in terms of a lot of this is the different resources and tools that we have at our disposal, in order to gather that data that we're looking for to see, is this working? How, if we get a lead and we get somebody in that sounds like they're going to be a really, really good fit for you, where'd they come from? What buttons did they click on? What website did they spend time on? What web page did they spend time on? So we're looking at all of those different analytics, whether it's in the back end of your website and their analytics tools telling us what buttons people are clicking on, or if we're looking at the Google Analytics, which is really super in depth. What time are people looking at your page? For you, we know a lot of people are coming and looking for a life health breakthrough coach at random times of the evenings, in the middle of the night, sometimes super early in the morning, and a lot of times on weekends, which we know that makes a lot of sense because you work with a lot of really busy professionals. The only time they may have to Google something or to look for some help is probably at 4 o'clock in the morning, or it might be on the weekends. So knowing your demographic helps a lot there, but that data is going to feed into that and just continue to make this a really well-rounded approach.
Rachel, thank you so much for taking time out today. I think that's a good nugget for today for folks. And then you can tune in next week for our next conversation. We'll share some of the other incredible things that we're up to, because a lot of momentum, a lot of positive stuff happening already, and excited to just share this journey with others. Thank you, Rachel, for your time today, and we'll see you guys here next week.
Thanks, Glenn.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.